Well, all week long, we have had the honor of featuring several films debuting at RiverRun International Film Festival this week. We have more than 170 films running in theaters across Winston-Salem and Greensboro, and acclaimed filmmakers, directors, producers, and actors all in our area. Proud of the work they've accomplished. This morning we have Erin Persley. She is the director and co-producer of Human Shield with us. We've had some outstanding documentaries we've featured on the show. This one's really interesting because it takes on kind of a tough topic. People feel one way or another about pro-choice and pro-life. And you put this on full display from an interesting perspective. Explain the premise of this documentary and how you came to want to put it on the big screen.
Yeah, so the film follows 3 clinic escorts, and not many people are familiar what clinic escorts do. So they're volunteers that walk patients from their cars to the clinic front doors. I follow at 3 clinics, one in Raleigh-Durham, one in Toledo, Ohio, and the other one's in Hagerstown, Maryland. Essentially, I was just really inspired by an article that I read that talked about escorting as an act of compassion. And I just wanted to think about what it meant to stand up for someone and help walk them to the clinic for a complete stranger, someone you have never met before, and what that sort of meant for our community in terms of community care.
You said you started this process 8 years ago. That was before the U.S. Supreme Court repealed Roe v. Wade. So you didn't know at that time what kind of an impact, right, this message would have.
Yeah, so we started in 2019 filming. It was definitely been a journey. And of course, we took a little bit of a pause during COVID and then came back. And really, we wanted to show that sort of before and after with Roe. It's so much has changed since then. And we really think it's important to show sort of a realistic portrayal of sort of the journey of reproductive rights in our communities.
We're looking at some of the clips now. Some of them are pretty volatile situations. You have very passionate people on both sides of this. What was it like for your own crews, being in the thick of sometimes very tense demonstrations outside of these clinics? How did you keep your crew safe, and what was that experience like? Yeah,
it was a lot. We really talked a lot about just making sure everyone felt comfortable, talking with the escorts, making sure the patients felt comfortable, and really we just wanted to observe what we saw, so we didn't want to get involved. So it was sort of maintaining that objective point of view while being at the clinic, being hyper vigilant just to make sure that you're sort of aware of what's going on. And I think also just sort of being, we wanted to be respectful of both sides, so we didn't want to intercept or sort of interact either way, but to make sure that we weren't sort of causing more drama or more sort of chaos while we were there.
Yeah, as a documentary filmmaker, you're there to observe and to literally document history as it's unfolding, right? And then let viewers make their own conclusions about what's happening.
Yeah, we really felt like, there's a lot of strong opinions on abortion, and so we knew that going into the film, we wanted to show sort of the visibility of outside of clinics. I think many people don't know what's happening. Most abortion clinics are not in sort of major areas, they're sort of put in sort of back areas of the neighborhood, so we wanted to sort of give a sense of the visibility, but also just bring people into a new perspective around abortion rights and reproductive rights.
Do you keep in touch with those 3 escorts you featured?
Yes, and one of them came to the screening last week, and one of them is coming to the screening on Saturday. But yes, we've kept in touch. Even through COVID, we did like Zooms and birthday phone calls. It was really great to sort of make that strong sort of connection with each of the people.
A full circle for you.
Yeah, totally.
Let's talk about RiverRun. You said this is your first time at RiverRun?
It is. Yeah, it's been amazing. I really love the festival. We really wanted to premiere the film in North Carolina. We were so excited.
Because you featured a clinic in Raleigh-Durham,
Exactly, and we really enjoyed this. Its experience has been amazing. It's a week-long festival, a little over a week. And it's really sort of a gamut of films, right? And so we just saw a couple films last night. But it's been amazing interacting with other filmmakers. There's so many great art schools around here, so it's been a really positive experience.
That's what I've heard from the feedback from others who have been in our studio. It's really kind of like a networking thing, a who's who of this industry and what to put on our radar. What do you hope happens next with your film? Are there additional screenings planned? Where do you hope it goes? Yeah,
this is just the beginning of our festival run. So we're going to do more festivals first on the West Coast and then come back to the East Coast. We're also going to come back to North Carolina over the summer and do some screenings with some grassroots organizations like Pro-Choice NC and the Carolina Abortion Fund, Planned Parenthood. So this is really just the beginning of the journey, but we're really excited about sharing the film with the larger community and really getting other people to experience what we've been watching for the last couple of years.
And what's next for you?
Well, today or just in general?
Just in general. With your filmmaking, what's the next project and topic you're taking on?
Yeah, so I have a couple documentary shorts that I'm looking at. Essentially, I teach film back in the Bay Area, so I'm looking at doing that as well.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so
on
much.
being here at RiverRun and having your film. Let's give our viewers at home the details on how and when they can see it. There is a showtime April 25th at Marketplace Theater number 2. It's at 1:30. And then you can also do a virtual screening from April 27th through May 3rd.